G'day guys, X-Ray Racer 1 here with part 4 of the Tamiya TT01 Racing Truck build series. In this video we will be starting with the rear suspension assembly, and we will also be doing a few little things to get along with the assembly. Now, in the last video you may have noticed I had a little issue with the gear here for the diff popping out. I never mentioned anything about pushing in the gear until you hear it click, so make sure that I've just got it out here. You probably can't see it, it's just in there. When you push it in, keep pushing until you feel it go click and it stays in. Alright, so now next part is we will be putting on the suspension arms. So what we will do now is add the certain suspension parts for that will go on here. So what we'll do is we'll put this on and we'll get our screws. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan, but it's hot. It's summer. Now, this next part you'll need to pay attention to. The way the suspension arms work, you can have it either as a long wheelbase or short wheelbase, and to do that, if you look at the suspension arm here, you see this part here, how it comes down around, so you can see it's kind of offset. So to change the wheelbase will determine whether you have it, say, this way or that way, determining whether you want short wheelbase or long wheelbase. So we're building it to the kit instructions, so it will be a short wheelbase. So now we'll put our suspension arms in, top and bottom. I have to admit, I quite enjoy how simple the chassis design is. Okay, so now that we've done that, we'll put our diff back in and hold it in carefully, and of course I've left one major part out. Alright, so this is the part that retains it all in, the diff and the suspension arms. Note its orientation, carefully slide it in. Alright, so that's the rear part put on. So now what we'll do is we'll flip it over. And now what we'll do is we'll do the rear plate. So just give me a quick second, guys. So this is what holds it all together. And as always, my camera had done one of its trademark hissy fits. So if this bit was left out, we'll just put the bottom plate on. So now what we're doing is putting these last 3 screws into what is part of the diff housing that would also hold on the bottom plate. Alright guys, so once you've done that, you'll want to check just to see if there's no binding or anything like that. It's going to be normal for things to be a little bit tight, but you know, nice and free. It's not an absolute effort to move it. So that's the rear suspension arms done, the diff and diff housing installed. So now that'll be the end of this video. So what we'll do now is we'll stop it here and continue on with the next video with the drive shafts, the C-hubs and body posts. Stay tuned.